Ohai. Fuzhou, the city district to the provinces of Fujian and of the People's Republic of China, the place of stay of the authorities of the province. In the territory of the city district of Fuzhou, the Minjiang River flows into the East China Sea. The climate is characterized as damp subtropical, depends on monsoons. The summer is long, hot and damp. The winter is short, soft and droughty. Average monthly daytime temperatures change from 10.9 C in January up to 28.9 C in July. Annual level of rainfall is about 1400 mm. The most part drops out during the period from March to June and from August to September. After the first centralized empire in the Chinese history was created, the authorities of the Empire of Qin divided the country into districts Xi'an, and these lands in 222 BB were carried to the Minshunski district. After change of the Empire of Qin with the Empire of Han, the Yuski tribes living in these parts became Hansky vassals, and Liu Bang granted in 202 BB to their governor Achwei title of Igovanmini. Achu placed the capital of Achin. The city around the mountain Ashan, which is in the territory of modern Fuzhou. The mountainy, and therefore 202 is considered BB year of foundation of Fuzhou. In 110 BB Minye was attached to Han, and Yusits were moved on the north, and Achin fell into decay. In the 85th year BB the county Essian was created here. After the end of an Urutroyetsist via an association of the Chinese lands to the Empire of Jin, these places were a part of the Tsinyansky district. During this era, the canals which defined the image of Fuzhou during the subsequent historical periods were built here. After the north of the country was captured by the nomadic people, on the south the huge Massachusetts of refugees whose part was settled and in these parts rushed. After approach of an era of the southern and northern dynasties during perturbations as a result of which on a throne of the southern empire's ruling dynasties changed, people in search of quiet life also ran to these places. When this region was occupied by the state of Chen, in 557 Manchuria area was created. Which authorities were placed in these parts. After completion of association of the Chinese lands and renaming of the state of Chen into the Empire Sui Manchuria, the area in 589 was renamed into the Siwanchesky region. In 607 the Siwanchesky region was renamed into the Tsianyansky district. After change of the Empire of Sui with the Empire of Tan, the Sinyansky district became in 618 the Tsashchausky region. In 623 the area was renamed into Suwanki again, in 625 became the Fenchowski region. In 627 again the Siwanchesky region. In 711 the area was renamed into Minchuskaya, and since 725 became the Fuzhou region. During an era of 5 dynasties and 10 kingdoms, local governors proclaimed formation of the independent state of Min at the beginning of the 10th century, and these places became since 933 his capital. The Fuzhou region at the same time was renamed into the Chinleski Justice. In 945 Min it was absorbed by the southern Tan, and in 947 these places were occupied by the state Wu. After in 978 these places were a part of the Empire of Sun. In 985 the Fujian region was formed. Which authorities were placed exactly here. After in 1276 Mongols occupied the Sunski capital of Linen, Jiaxi, who was here, was proclaimed by the new emperor and made these places the temporary capital of the country. Soon, however, Mongols came in here, and the imperial yard had to run further on the south. As a part of the Mongolian Empire of Yuan, the Fuzhou region was created. Subordinated to the Fujian Sinshan. Upon termination of gaining the Fujian lands, the device of the Fujian Sinshan was switched on in the device of the Tsincheski Sinshan. After overthrow of the power of Mongols and foundation of the Empire Min, regions were renamed into justices, so in 1368 the Fuzhou Justice appeared. To which authorities 10 counties submitted. In 1369 it was recreated Fujian Sinshan, and in 1376 the device of Sinshan was renamed into Bushhench, and Fujian Bushhench was placed in the place of stay of the authorities of the Fuzhou Justice, so these places became the capital of the province of Fujian. After the Tsinkeski Revolution in China, reform of structure of administrative division during which justices were abolished and therefore in 1912 the Fuzhou Justice was disbanded was undertaken. In 1913 counties of Mingxian which were here and Halgans were united in one county, as which name the first hieroglyphs from names of former counties were taken. The county of Minna so appeared. In 1944 the county of Minna was renamed into Linsen. In 1946 the urbanized part of the county of Linsen was allocated to the certain city of Fuzhou. At the final stage of civil war of Army of Communists occupied Fuzhou on August 17, 1949, however the islands of Mocha and remained under Kuomintang control, forming the county of Lianjiang of the Republic of China so far. The location of the city made it the center of opposition with the Kuomintang troops which receded to Taiwan, and in the 1950th he often was exposed to the Taiwan bombings. In the administrative plan of Fuzhou became the city of provincial submission. In December 1949 differentiation between actually city and neighboring counties was carried out. -8 counties were administratively united in the special region of Linsen. In 1950 the historical name Minna was returned to the county of Linsen, and the special region of Linsen was renamed into specialty region of Minna. In 1956 the special region of Minna was abolished. The county of Minho turned into structure of the city of Fuzhou, and other counties were divided between the special area of Huan. The special region of Xinjiang. And special region of Nanping. In 1959 the special region of Minho was recreated. The county of Luoyang remained as a part of the special area of Huan, and in 1960 it passed under jurisdiction of the authorities of Fuzhou. In 1962 the county of Lianjiang was transferred from structure of the special area under jurisdiction of the authorities of Fuzhou. In 1963 turned counties of Gushan and Pingnan from structure of the special region of Nanping into structure of the special region of Minho, and counties of Luoyang and Lianjiang from under jurisdiction of Fuzhou. In June 1970 sent counties of Pushan and Xianyuyu from structure of the special region of Xinjiang to structure of the special region of Minho, and the authorities of the special region of Minho moved from the county of Minho to the county of Pushan. Counties of Gushan, Pingnan, Luoyang and Lianjiang at the same time were transferred to structure of the special area of Huan. In 1971 May of year the special region of Minho was renamed into the district of Pushan. And the special area of Huan to the district named. In 1973 the county of Minho was transferred from structure of the district of Pushan under jurisdiction of the authorities of Fuzhou. The resolution of the State Council of the People's Republic of China of April 18, 1983 disbanded the district of Pushan. Counties of Pushan and Xianyuyu were transferred to structure of the district of Xinjiang. And the counties of Minkings, Yanti, Chainal, Futsin and Pingtons passed under jurisdiction of Fuzhou. The same resolution under jurisdiction of Fuzhou transferred counties of Luoyang and Lianjiang from structure of the district named. The county of Futsin was transformed by the resolution of the State Council of the People's Republic of China of December 26, 1990 to the city county. The county Chainal was transformed by the resolution of the State Council of the People's Republic of China of February 18, 1994 to the city county. Resolution of the State Council of the People's Republic of China of October 27, 1995 suburb of Fuzhou. It was renamed into the region of Jinan. In August 2017 the city-county Chainal was transformed to the area of city submission. The city district of Fuzhou is divided into 6 areas, 1 city-county, 6 counties. Economy. Fuzhou, the large center of the chemical, forest, pulp and paper, food, printing, textile industries and also mechanical engineering. In 1984 Fuzhou was defined as the open city within policy of open doors that attracted considerable foreign investments here. The most important articles of export: wood, paper and food. Among the largest enterprises, the Fujian Benz plant. Joint venture of the Daimler, China Motor Corporation, Bate Group and Fujian Motors Group companies for release of minivans and minibuses. The Southeast Motor Plant. Joint venture of the Fujian Motors Group, China Motor Corporation and Mitsubishi Motors companies for release of cars, subs and minibuses. Transport. The international airport of Fuzhou is in 50 km from the city. Flights to such cities as Beijing, Chengdu, Hong Kong, Shanghai, Taiyuan, Xi'an, Urumqi, Haikou, Tokyo, Osaka, Taipei, Singapore, Qingdao, etc. are performed. The port of Fuzhou enters in top -50 the largest container ports of the world. There is a high-speed railroad Fuzhou-Xiamen. In May 2016 in the city the subway line is started up. In 2020 the automobile and rail bridge through the passage Pington, which at the time of construction was the longest in the world, the automobile and railway bridge through the passage was built. Total length of the bridge was 16.34 kilometers.
The lower tier of the bridge is designed as the two acceptable railroad of the first class for train service with a speed of 200 km per hour, and the top tier is designed as the six-band highway for the movement of cars with a speed of 100 km per hour.
Fuzhou is a terminal point of the third line of the gas pipeline, the west-east of the state company Pipakina, which lasts from the county Horgoes through the cities of Zhongwei and Jian to the province of Fujian. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.